Hey guys, it's Sam here from 6c2k.com. This is video number 6 in our CSS website video guide. It's been a while since we've added the video here, and I do apologize for the delay. And I want to thank everybody for the feedback that I have received on the first 5 videos. I'm glad that they've actually been really helpful. Now today, in this video, we're going to focus on the left menu, and we're going to create a menu using a basic list option in HTML. The difference being, instead of a regular bullet point, we're going to use an image. Let's get started. Now, the first thing we want to do is, on this index page, jump to the code. We need to add the basic code for the menu itself. Now, a basic I'm going to copy and paste this to save time. Now a basic list is like this. It opens with UL. Then you have the LI tag opening. Inside that is the content of essentially your menu item. So you have menu item 1, menu item 2, or page 1, page 2, and then at the end, of course, you close the LI tag. When you're finished with as many as you want, you close the UL tag. And that there is a basic bulleted list like so. What you need to do now is we're going to jump to the CSS page itself, and we're going to specify all of the extra features and extra code so that this list menu here changes and actually loads with images instead of bullet points and looks a little bit tidier. So jumping to the CSS page here, right at the bottom we're going to add 2 new sections of code. Now the first one is an overall menu list. Now this is an overall tag that is going to wrap around that menu to specify the basic details of the menu itself. So things like, we don't want it to have a margin, hence the margin left 0. We don't want it to have any spacing or any gap on the left, hence the padding left 0. And we want to remove those bullet points because they're not needed, hence the list style none. Straightforward. Now, the next section we need to do is we need to specify the actual bullets themselves, which is, of course, those LI tags. We do that by adding like this. So we've got hash menu list, which same as that, and then space LI. What this means is any LI tag that is within this tag here, menu list, is going to be specified by anything within it here. So I've already set this up and I've already tested it, so we're going to trust me on this. We're going to have padding left of 20 pixels, padding top 10 pixels, padding bottom 10 pixels. Okay. Now there are 2 ways of doing this. You can either specify each of the padding sides manually, like I have, or you can do it like this. And basically, if you include it, there is a number of ways you can use padding. If you wanted to have 4 separate options, top, right, bottom, left, always starts at the top. So we have the top, you have 10px space right was 0, because we don't have anything specified. The bottom, of course, is 10px, and the left is 20px, like so. And what that does, that there is doing exactly the same as those 3 there. But the reason I want to keep them separate at the moment is it's easier to follow if you're new to this. Next, we want to specify the actual image that's going to load instead of the bullet point. I already created the image and I've resized it to the right size, and I've already saved it. So basically it's backgrounds dash image, and then URL, and then in brackets you have either the image name, or preferably, depending where the image is located, you can actually have the entire URL to get to the location of where the image is. So you might have 6c2k.com/images/menulist01.jpg and so on. We do not want that background image to repeat, so we want background dash repeat as no repeat, and the background position we're going to have as 0.5. Same thing again, the 0 refers to top and bottom, the 0.5 refers to left and right. So this is very similar to what we did up here. So that's what we're going to do there. I'm going to save that. Oh, that was a mistake. Then we're going to jump back over to the index page because, as you can see, it hasn't changed. We have to make one small change here. This UL tag, where it opens, we now need to specify that as the menu list tag that we've created. So we go space ID equals, as you can see, my Dreamweaver actually gives me the options already there that I've specified. UL space ID equals menu list in inverted commas, and then save that. Now, as you can see, it has changed the list. Now, the images aren't loading in the page here, so we're going to jump to the browser and have a look how it looks, and that's what we have. In the browser we have the images loading instead of bullet points, and of course the 4 links that are ready to go. And of course you can specify any image you like. As you can see, I've used a goalie helmet. You can use pucks, and if you wanted to create more than one of these menus, all you do is over on your CSS page, if you wanted to create a menu in your main body or a menu on a separate page or a menu anywhere you like, using different background images in the CSS here, you simply duplicate that whole process, and I'll do it. This is how quickly you can do this, like that. And then when you create your new menu, you just specify the UL as menu list 2. And what you can do, then you can make these changes. You can use different background images, and it really is as simple as that. And that's how you get, there you go, it's showing now. That's how you get images showing as bullet points, which is a lot smarter and a lot more professional looking, and just a lot nicer looking than the traditional little black bullet point. Alright, that's video 6 complete. Now, video 7, we're going to make some, I suppose you could say, drastic changes, because we're going to convert these HTML pages into PHP pages, where the header, the footer down here, the left menu, and the main body are 4 separate pages all linked together. I'll explain why we do this in the next video, but if you are building a CSS website, the best thing you can do is use PHP include statements, and I'll show you that as a time saver. It is a massive way of not only saving time, but if you have 100 pages and you need to change something in the left menu, you only have to change 1 page. Same goes for the header, same goes for the footer. Fantastic way of doing it. That's the next video. See you then.